Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Bearded Guy Beer Reviews. Today I have a special beer. Well, I don't know how special it is, but we're going to find out. But a friend of mine dropped by and thought I should try this, so I thought I'd do a little quick review of it. It happened is that we were thinking of going to France in a couple months, and I'm not a big wine drinker, so I laughed and said, I wonder if the French have any special beer. So he found this and thought I should try it out. It's called... Let's see here, French Country Ale, brewed in Saint Armand. Now, he said that when he bought it, the guy told him that this beer was brewed with something like, I don't know, something like from the water, or from the barley of Champagne region, hops from Alsace, and only pure artesian well water. Sounds really good, sounds too good to be true. And I definitely don't think this would be $8 a bottle if that were true, but we'll see, we'll find out. So let's open it up here. Now you can see it's a fancy cork top. Alright, that's how you know the beers are expensive. So the challenge with cork tops, right, it's not really a challenge, but a lot of people just like to pull the top out. The best way to do it, though, is to grab the actual cork here. I'm trying to do it on video. Grab the actual cork, okay, and then twist the bottle, not the cork. And there you go. All right, really nice. All right. So let's give it a pour here. Let's see what we got. Okay, as you can see, it has a really nice amber color, pretty good head, very robust. I would say it's smells really strong. It smells woodish, right? So it's probably have some maybe a bit more earthy than most ales. But I mean, overall, it smells pretty good. It doesn't smell anything spectacular, so let's see how it tastes. Definitely strong. Not as good as I thought it was going to be. Okay. It actually has quite the aftertaste. Really earthy aftertaste. Okay, it's sticking in there quite good. It has a bit of a fruity sweetness when you first take a sip, but after that it pretty much all washes down and left with kind of a really bad aftertaste. And it doesn't get any better. I mean, it's not bad. Could be worse. I've definitely brewed much worse myself. But I don't think this is really $8 worth. And it seems like what they try to do is try to brew it sort of Belgium style. And I don't think they quite got it right. A little bit too heavy for my taste. A little bit too earthy. So, I don't know. Maybe that has something to do, too, with the way it's brewed. When I looked it up online, it said the beer was cold aged like a lager, but top fermented like an ale. So I think that might have a little bit to do with it. But if this is just something that you wanted to pick up and maybe wanted to drink, I think this would be something you might pair with a meal. Definitely probably would go good with steak. So other than that, though, I don't think it's really a drinking beer in terms of something that you would just like to crack open and enjoy. This is definitely a meal beer. This is something I would probably use if I had a nice big steak and I wanted a nice cold beer. Because the heaviness of the earthy taste with the steak would probably go pretty well together. But other than that, I'd say there's not much to it. I'd say France didn't really outdo themselves. They should stick to their wine and their champagne and leave the beer brewing to the Belgians, who so far seem to do it the best. Okay, so this again is French Country Ale by Saint Armand, and I would rank it probably a 6 out of a 10. It definitely gets a low score because of the bad earthy aftertaste. Other than that, though, I think if it got rid of that, it'd probably be up there with some other ales, but it's just not. And so I'm kind of curious. These ingredients it says it has, I don't think they're keeping up with what they're selling the Champagne region and Alsace from the hops, whatever. I think subpar ingredients, and you could tell by the taste. So, like I said, French Country Ale, I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10. So, I mean, if you really, really want to taste it, go out. You pay the $8, but I wouldn't recommend it. I think this is one you probably leave behind. But like I said, if you want to use it for, say, a dinner party, and you're cooking up a bunch of steaks, I think it'd probably be great. Okay. Other than that, I would say you're better spending your money on something else. Right. So, thanks a lot. And next time, actually, we'll be having another Belgium beer, a Belgium ale this time. And supposedly, it says that it's brewed with chocolate-covered cherries. So, we'll see. So, stay tuned for that.